super ugly. He was super ugly.
Oh wow.
But that was probably one of the bad ones. Shit, I've been shot before, as you know. You was right there. Then on top of that, it was like my best friend, and then he passed away. So I was like, gotta put that on there, gotta keep it alive like that. My personal standards won't let me do that. I can't just drop shit I don't love. I'm like, that's just a waste.
In 2012, Fast Traffic moved to Stockton, California, with dreams of making it big as an underground, drippy lyrical rapper. The city, plagued by gang violence and rising homelessness, was a harsh backdrop for his ambitions. The youth, entangled in the drill and gang rap scene, saw few ways out of the cycle of poverty and crime. Fast Traffic's clever wordplay and confident style stood out, even in such a gritty environment. He quickly gained a reputation for his lyrical prowess, contrasting with the prevalent drill beats and gang narratives. As the years passed, the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 deepened Stockton's struggles, pushing more people onto the streets and heightening tensions. Despite the chaos, Fast Traffic's career flourished. His unique sound caught the attention of major Bay Area names like Jay Stallin, E40, and many more, and he began producing tracks for them, blending his drippy style with their iconic sounds. By 2024, Fast Traffic had not only made a name for himself, but also used his platform to shed light on Stockton's struggles, proving that talent and resilience could rise, even in the toughest circumstances. So I took this opportunity to give you a day in the life.
I'm finna flood this bitch, shout out Stockton.
Hey everybody, it's Ink T to the G, and I'm excited and, to be honest, a little nervous about today's episode. I've got an interview for you with Fast Traffic, an up-and-coming dope rapper from Stockton, California, who's been making waves for a long time. His story is just so incredible considering all the challenges he's faced. This is my first interview on YouTube, so I really hope you guys connect with it and Fast Traffic's story, just like I have. So let's dive in and see what Fast Traffic has to say about his vision for the rap game and the future. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Let's get started. Hey y'all, this is a quick update from the car. I have to head out a bit early to beat traffic to meet traffic. It's a long distance away, and he says it gets extremely hot super early. But don't worry, I've got all my equipment packed and the gas tank is full, so let's go. What's up, gang? I wanted to fill you guys in on today's exciting schedule with Fast Traffic and tell you what's on the agenda. We'll kick things off with a refreshing walk to get those creative juices flowing. Next, we'll dive into the studio to watch Fast Traffic create more fresh beats. Then, it's time to shoot the video for his next song. Finally, the day wraps up with a booked studio session from other artists. And that'll conclude the whole day. Let's go.
Top of the top.
I want to ask you, how important is it to start your day off like this?
It's mandatory. I feel like if I don't start my day off moving, you know what I'm saying? My whole day is like sluggish. I don't get half as much done. And it gives me time to where you don't got shit else to think about. You can kind of just think about what you about to do, get charged up, and go knock it out after that. You know what I'm saying? A smart man said, some people run or they sprint for like a few weeks and then they stop. But I just walk every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they say it's a marathon, not a race.
Right.
How important do you think it is to keep these personal goals?
Super important. It's discipline. You know what I'm saying? People think working a regular job is harder than doing a music career. You know what I'm saying? It's completely the opposite. Regular job, everything's lined out for you. Exactly what you got to do. With music, nobody's your boss, so you got to be having the discipline of the boss. You know what I'm saying? That's why even if you see a fat rapper, we could think of a few, they still got mad discipline. Like somebody who's an athlete got, a Rod Wave got the discipline of an athlete. He just ain't using it in the gym. Don't catch me on no scooter on stage.
Right. I was gonna say a lot of rappers are doing a lot of punch-ins now. Are you more, would you say, like a punch-in artist, or you write our lyrics first?
It really depends on the situation. You know what I mean? I like to write my shit as quick as it's coming to me. So if I got time to write my bars, but I don't have time to record it, it's going to go like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I might just show up and just drop my shit. But if I'm with somebody and we got a beat on, or if I'm not even with somebody, maybe I just have a bar in mind. It might make more sense for me to spit it right then and there. Because when you think of an idea, it's never going to come out better later. You know what I'm saying? That idea is like fresh on your brain. You could say it just right. You ever notice like you spit a verse and you give it your full intensity, but if you fuck up on the last line, you got to spit it again. It just never comes out quite as intense as that first time.
True, very true.
So
when they do the punch in, those type of things do happen. But also, a lot of people are saying that in the hip hop industry now that the music is suffering because of the punch in. Do you agree with anything like that?
I could dig it because they're not putting enough time and thought into their shit. But see, like people like Lil Wayne and Jay-Z and Eminem punch in. So you just got to think like, what are you punching in? How much time are you taking before you punch in? How incredible is your bars, period? Some people can hurry up and come with something amazing and punch it in. Some people got to take hours and then they'll go rap and it'd be like equal, but who's to say what's better? You know what I mean? I care about how much do we want to listen to your shit after the fact. So I could make better shit probably punching in than a lot of people can. And I might still take longer to do it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
So I was going to ask, speaking of punching in, so how much punching in did you do on this album?
Yeah, I wasn't writing shit. I was kind of just, I'm not freestyling, but I'm not taking hella time with the, like, you know what I mean? I'm punching in as soon as I got a good idea. Now, I might go open up the track later and delete a bar and say something better.
Okay.
But, you know, it's still kind of like, as soon as I think of some fresh shit, I want to spit it. I don't want it to sit too long where I might, you know?
Yeah, I like what you were saying when you say that you'll hear a song, even if you punch in, and if you don't like something, you'll change it. Now, see, I think that's what's missing a lot with the rap game, because a lot of people feel like if they punched in, they got 16 bars, a hook, another 16 bars, a hook, the song is done. I did what I had to do. Like, I did my debut. And that's one thing I like about artists like the Kanye West, when like you'll get like a Donda, 4 different versions of a Donda. People need to actually realize, okay, the song might be done, but sit on it for a week.
Look, we know Kanye for being a little crazy, a little unstable, right? You got to be a little bit like that to be a great artist, because if you're just so confident and everything you do is amazing, that's where we get these guys who freestyle their verse, punch in 2 seconds, and they're like, I just did 20 verses in one day. I feel like you got to not be satisfied. You can't be spit. I'll be in the studio with people and they're like, it's fire. And I'm like, I don't love it.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you're going to keep that verse, this song's yours. If you want to change it, I'll still get on it with you. But if that's the verse you put in, just do it solo.
Wow.
Because I'm like, I don't want to be on shit that I don't love. Because I got to have money to push it afterwards.
That's true.
I love my money. If I'm going to part with this money to push this piece of art, it got to be an equal exchange. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Like, if I don't love the bars that somebody I'm collabing with is God, I'll tell them, like, I didn't love that bar. I'm like, do you love it? Sometimes just make them think, like, you know?
Maybe you could have did better.
Yeah, do you think you could have did better? And if you, and all your heart of hearts think not, then fuck it, run with it. But if you think you could have did better, don't just say fuck it. Oh, they'll like it, they'll love it. But you know, my personal standard won't let me do that. I can't just drop shit I don't love. I'm like, that's just a waste. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Like, that's why people could say Kendrick can come out with 3 albums in, I don't know, 15 years or however long he's been in the game, because each one is fire. Like, you put that quality. Like,
he'll put out something like We Gonna Be All Right, and it's like, oh, that's the best song ever dropped in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Or the best video ever made.
Right.
So it's like, you could afford to wait if you're going to drop the best thing ever when you do.
Hey, who are you inspired by, or what made you come up with this style per se that you have?
Man, I mean, I'm inspired by a lot of motherfuckers, like from Tesla to Steve Jobs to fucking Kendrick Lamar to just great shit. I don't know. A lot of great shit. All the greats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up on Fabulous, Ghostface Killer, Eminem to Twista to motherfucking Raekwon to, like, you know, all the dope rappers, Lil Wayne. So it's like, I'm sure I've got little elements of everything I listen to, and then I do it my way. That's why I walk in this neighborhood, because this shit's inspiration. All these houses are on the water. They all play with boats and water toys. You know what I'm saying? All these houses got boats in their front yard. Maybe an optional pool too. Like, so that shit's inspiring to me, because.
So this is a motivational walk on a lot of levels, actually.
Hell yeah, because
on a physical level, subconscious level, a mental level, a motivation level.
Because we grew up poor. Don't get me wrong, man. Family of 4, you know, from a van to a 1 bedrooms to little shit to basements to, and then even on Stockton, I've lived on all sides of town, but I managed to wind up in the north side, which is the nice side. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I like to take these morning walks around here, because it's like, this is what I want. I see these people living good. This is what I want to elevate too. You feel me? A lot of artists at this point are confused, and they blow their early bag, whether it's illegal street money, whether it's 9 to 5, whatever income, they blowing it on jewelry, tattoos. I look at it like, you supposed to only take care of your bitch, your kids, your bills. And other than that, you're supposed to spend it on music videos, recording studio time, and marketing in the best form you can. You can afford in all three of those. Don't worry about none of that shit. You could pull the baddest bitch in the world in a pair of $5 swim trunks from Walmart. So what's the point in all that other shit is for the hoes? Like, you damn near being a hoe to impress. I feel like dudes trying to impress each other doing that shit. You ever see somebody extra super fly and around a bunch of dudes and they're extra super fly? I'm trying to hate, but it's just kind of like, what are y'all doing this for?
You said you see around a whole bunch of dudes.
That's especially right now. The people that you see make it are ones who spend everything they can on quality of their music, quality of their videos, and the caliber of their marketing, like the vlogs they go on, the interviews they go on, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Matters. Other people think like they're gonna come to get me. I just know it. No, they're not. You gotta let them see it. You gotta make them fuck with you. You know what I mean?
I've noticed a big trend with the new artists. They feel like they can just go to a studio, pay for maybe, I don't know, 10 tracks to get done, put on a mixtape, put it out, throw it on YouTube, and they expect, and they're very disappointed by
reaction.
The reaction. They're trying to figure out why they're struggling. They're not internet sensations. They're not viral. So what would be your advice to artists who thinks like it's going to be a quick grind, or like, you know how artists come from jail and they'll say, oh yeah, I'm going to come out with an album and I'm going to take off. Like,
or they want the homie to put them on and blow them up or whatever.
Right.
I would say like this, the outcome is always a reflection of the work, right? So if you think that the artist that you like got where he got by putting in the amount of work that you just did, then that's probably where your problem is. You feel me? If you see somebody go flip one zip and make their profit off it, and you're like, I want to be him, then this shit probably is going to be easy for you.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But if you're looking at the man who's really got a mansion and he probably had to divvy up many kilos and many moons of hustling and endure so much shit that comes with it, and you feel me, fans, if you think he got it easy, well, then that's your problem too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the work comes with the payoff. It's how much work do you want to, how much suffering, and you know what I mean? This shit is blood, sweat, and tears. So, you know, it's just, would you rather work 8 hours a day for yourself or for somebody else? You know what I mean? I'd rather be my own boss. I'd rather yell at me. I'd rather be mad that I did this or didn't do that, or, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like, man, I don't want to be mad at a boss because I'm 5 minutes late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in a position. Hey, treat your 9 to 5. First of all, if you don't hustle hard, you better get you a 9 to 5. And you better treat your 9 to 5 like your investor for your career. You're not really chasing your dreams by going to work. You chasing the owner of the company's dreams. You know what I'm saying? You're a pawn in his life.
Yep.
But it's okay if you take a percentage of that money and invest it into your dreams. You know what I'm saying? And go put another 8 hours after you get off that shift.
Well, on your career.
On your career.
Yep.
You're going to be tired.
Yeah, definitely.
You're going to be tired. It's not healthy. It's not an actual balanced life.
That's true.
It's off balance. The balance is hella work, very little sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, no free time.
Yeah, that's over.
This is the freest I'll be all day.
Now, after the walk, we're going to Fast Traffic Studio. Keep in mind, he has his own studio. This ain't no, we got to pay some studio time. He's going to go ahead and make some beats for us, show us right on the cuff how he gets it going. So without wasting time, we're going to get straight into that, man. See y'all over there. Uh-oh. So I guess we cooking up. We are on location.
What's up with the guy?
What's going on?
What's up with it, man? Chilling. What you need?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Yeah. Labor Gang. I got black cherry gelato.
So we're at the portion of the beat making process with Fast Traffic. What made you want to get into making beats?
Getting into making beats, I think it was just because I wanted to rap already. That was, I had to do it out of necessity. You feel me? And then like I was getting sweet at it, so where I was like, all the people I see around me, you know, this was before the YouTube type beat era. This was when, like, if you didn't have the Dr. Dre 2000 Chronic instrumentals, you're beatless. You know what I'm saying? So I was like studying that. For one, I'm studying the greats, Timbaland, Neptunes, Rick Rock, Dr. Dre, and trying to implement their methods. You know what I'm saying? Studying the way he layers a horn or a key right on the, you know what I mean, or what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just studying this shit. You can hear all that shit in my beats. The technique, applied for sure. But yeah, and then I bought a keyboard, the Triton 61 key. It was $3,000. Hella years ago. I was like 16 years old. So that was a big purchase for a kid, you know what I'm saying? And no reason to stop this. I remember I sold a beat to a North Day cat for $350 a beat. I mean,
one beat.
Yeah, as a kid, living in my mom's house, and I was like, I just made $350 to a random dude, and I knew how random he was for him to pay this price. I'm like, damn, it's really money in this beat shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
so it's nothing but up from there. So if you don't mind me asking, how much are you usually charging for a beat nowadays?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, it really depends. Like, it really depends on their budget. You know what I mean? If you're signed to a label, then it's not coming out of your pocket. The label's gonna pay. So I could just tell you $3,000. You'd be like, fuck it, all right, because they're not gonna have to pay. Right. So like when, like, let's say Baby Stone Gorillas, I think they're on Universal. So when he hits me for a beat, they just be like, they just be like, yeah, send this shit to my label. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna write up the receipts type shit. You know what I mean? But if you couldn't just jump on YouTube and get a beat, like you had to get like either like a famous instrumental that somebody already had put out, or you had to know a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was making beats out of necessity. So like, I for sure was making beats way better than like a lot of the rappers now that make beats. You know what I'm saying? Or if they even do, like it's hard to even think of too many dope rappers who are also dope producers. You feel me? It's really not too many. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Like, there's only a couple. Like, if you could really make beats, chances are we don't want to hear you rap. You know what I mean?
That is true.
So like, I don't know, but that's just a side note. I think that was just part of necessity. Like, I was hungry and it was hella money to make on beats. Like, it's rappers everywhere, no producers, especially back then. Everybody needed beats. So like, you become the source of the dope. You know what I mean? They all come in different budgets. Then you get to sit back and say, okay, what do I want to be worth? Because the guy who got his dope money and his pimp money and all this is trying to pay for the same beat as the guy who's over here selling 5 sacks. So I got to take my, you know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah.
And so then I start selling, shout out Rich Tycoon. He bought me my Cadillac when I was a kid. Bought me a Cadillac off beats, you know what I'm saying, for 10 beats. Wow. So I had to let him choose any 10 beats he wanted of me. And he picked them whenever he finally heard him. It wasn't all at once. He's like, just when I hear you make something, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet. And like after like a year, I had paid it off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
So
you bought a Cadillac off your first pack.
Old school caddy, you know what I'm saying? Got totaled by fucking Southsiders in Santa Cruz, the beach flat Sorrenos, you know what I mean? But oh well, you feel me? I was cruising in that bitch for some years before that, you know what I mean? Okay. White walls with the blue leather interior, that bitch was saucy.
So what's part of your beat process?
Nah, it consists of 3 things. That morning walk to get my motherfucking blood pumping, heart pumping, brain working. Part 2, some caffeine in my life, you feel me?
Some Java.
You know what I'm saying? So always it's key to wake your ass up, you know what I mean? And number 3, God's gift. You know what I mean? Those 3, little exercise, some proper sleep the night before, some motherfucking either tea or coffee, and
take us through the process of you making beats. Like how's it usually go?
Man, so it just depends, man. So how I record vocals, because I feel like that's a stealable sauce, but the beats is like, it's got to be in you. And this shit took me like 30 years to get this good. So it's like, I don't even care if somebody steals the sauce, because it's like, go get 10,000 hours in, then we'll talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, and there's some teenagers that make beats good enough for me to rap on right now. So get saucy. We need more good beats anyway. You know what I'm saying? I need more good beats anyway. I wish I could teach my youngin to make them like me, and then I'll just rap on his shit. Okay, I like this bass kick. All right, cool. We're going to run with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this was just a simple.
Okay.
This is where you can go and see what your little individual loops are. Like, say I make a little pattern right here, so I make a little.
Okay.
Now I can play it back. Oh, hold on. So you know,
Okay.
so that's just your one loop. So this is pattern number 1. Now I go to pattern number 2 and I make another pattern. Then I go and connect them all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's kind of it's a lot of processes.
Yeah, that you sounded like it was kind of easy, but that sounded like kind of difficult. For the layman, you might want to break it down.
So like, I'll come here and find my keys.
Okay. Okay.
I might, you know, play with it till I find the chord I want to use.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Whatever.
Right.
Fuck around, make some, you know what I mean? This time I made something like this.
Okay. And that is the process.
I mean, that's the sped up version. You know
right.
what I mean?
But yeah, but that was amazing.
Another one.
Taco, getting with the nacho, fucking with a bad vibe, and she go both ways.
So we just wrapped up making some fire beats with Fast Traffic, and now we're heading out for a quick fuel break at Stockton's best, El Maíta Tacos y Barilla. Those tacos, straight up hidden, but time's tight, so we grabbed them to go. We got a jet to Fast Traffic's video shoot. Stick around, cause you don't want to miss what's next.
Same ones who asleep on me, waking up bitter. Late night, get my cake right, baby, fuck dinner. Huh. Damn. Same ones who asleep on me, waking up bitter. Late night, get my cake right, baby, fuck dinner. Marathon race to the bread, I'm a clutch sprinter. Dream team VIP lounge, I'm with just winners. Lame try to bite this hot shit, get a tongue blister. You ever three-way the cougar bitch with her young sister? BBL popped in the club, now her butt's thinner. If I wish a bitch would, she gon' suck timber. He just wanna talk to her, can't do much with her. He got a bag, I got a bag much quicker. Bitch flying back to Stockton, she got guns with her. Rainy day, I really saw a body in that one river. In that one river. Bitch flying back to Stockton, she got guns with her. Rainy day, I really saw a body in that one river. Huh. You had fun, I get funds with her. She a cum liquor, but you don't want the shit that come with her. Huh. In a suite, I'm counting money on my comforter. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. She gon' blow me like a trumpeter. Ask the bitch who could do better, and I'm stumping her. I damn near shouldn't fuck with her and pass her to my customers.
Yo, first scene out the way. We finna go to the next scene, man. But yeah, let's check out the boys over there still doing their thing, man. Let's check. Hey.
After the video shoot, we headed back to Fast Traffic Studio to have a listening session for some sleepers on the album and some sneakers for Streets Love Traffic 5. Fast Traffic says he does these sessions every so often to gauge the pulse of the sound and how it resonates with his current and future audiences. I can't help noticing how beautiful the city of Stockton can be despite the realities of poverty and gang violence, which are so commonplace here. But the overall experience has been great all around.
Fuck that bitch to move around, her for being lazy. Feel the switch up on it, Roman trying to spank you. Hey, Roman trying to spank you. I'ma drop him off out south, he gon' put it through.
Couple things I know I gotta keep it blinking, so I pop possessing on it, bro. My niggas know I'm raising. Catting off the traffic, all show on my left. Talking automatics, bro. I bet that nigga stressed. Finish talking about him, I'ma let that nigga rest. But if the pussy talking records, I'ma send him where he
Hey, Roman trying to spank you. I'm on the same shit, Brody trying to stay shit. Hear the name of Reek, I won't sleep, we trying to get him gone. Cold, but be patient, little bro, I know it's taking long. Step correct and press it just because they all check.
all the way around, but I ain't dribbling off bars. Shoot this bitch from half court and watch your biggest nigga fall.
I get the drop, I'm trying to hoop. Brody coming too. We could've had a 2-for-1, but he ain't falling through. Damn, man, his ass lucked up. Spazzing about that drill, he
Summertime flow, about to pull me and bro, so leave me. Fuck around, put a few snaps on his cap. Pull up on dude, let it blow so quickly. That way, that way. Stay up on top like a ballet. 100 round drum for a bad day. That way, coming from the underground like a back cave. Fuck this bitch ass and I can't go. I'll pull up on a stupid ass that day. Back in, that way. Right out your mouth, I slap taste. Rappers can't wait to snitch on each other. This shit's like a rat race. We is not hurting. She get paid online, but she is not working. Doing shit I can't support. These old gatekeepers never trying to pass the torch. Daily tell the universe you know I'm asking for it. Get it what you don't do, I see but you don't get it. They notice when you buy my style cause it's too authentic. Your mama see me out here shining like this two-fold pendant. I wake up thinking on my grind, little baby, do no different. Crack the Louis frames and throw the Gucci's on. It's bad acting on this shit like we got Tubi on. Went in his closet, came back out with something fruity on. Baby, treat my rap just like a seat to drop her booty on. That wasn't on purpose. Riding through the mountains and we lost service. These are not burpees. I just smoke a lot inside. I don't pop burpees. Always in pursuit of pleasure. He don't got burpees. When I'm on page 6, name somebody business around you that your nerves ain't in. I ain't never dropped a rap this, but you know they slid. Brother got away with murder like OJ did. Hold up, baby, you think I'm playing what I'm saying? On my mama, you ain't staying without paying. Blue paper's the only flavor that
The studio session was jam-packed with new music no one has heard from Fast Traffic and was very well received. Due to legal reasons and me not wanting to incriminate anyone from myself to Fast Traffic or anyone involved with him, I left a majority of the session out. Let me know if I should create a Patreon for moments in the future things like this might happen, so you, the viewer, don't miss any exciting content from the day in the life. And thanks for watching.
Empty to the G. Who you think it's gonna be? And this is a day in the life featuring Fast Traffic.
Pew.